You're watching Friday Night Blitz on Newswatch 12.
Welcome to Week 6 of Friday Night Blitz. I'm Madison Marie.
And I'm Peyton Manny. Madison, these league matchups have been so fun to watch this season.
I agree. The competition is only getting better, so without wasting any more time, let's start off with our game of the week.
Which was at Ashland High School, and Madison was there on the call. Madison, how did that game tonight?
A lot of penalties, but at the end of the day, it was a great game, and Ashland really came with their heart to play it out. Marshfield at Ashland High School, opening kickoff, and Marshfield will return this play. He's in the house, and guess what? We just started the game off. Takes it all the way, and that's how this game will go. Marshfield in for the first time. Marshfield again, backup quarterback Landon Croft showing off his baseball arm. Marshfield in once again. Heading into the second, Ashland still scoreless. JoJo Harper steps back. He'll find Marcelo Saturn, and Marcelo meet end zone. Grizzlies finally getting some points on the board, and the 2-point conversion is good. Now heading into the third, Marshfield again with the long pass all the way to the end of the end zone. Boom. Pirates rocking the boat in the fourth now, 38-8. Ashland losing to a safety play. The Pirates punch another one in, and they'll take this one home. Final 45-8 Marshland. Penalties really hurting both teams tonight to the point where I can't even count how many flags I saw tonight.
And at Spiegelberg Stadium tonight, the North Medford Black Tornado were looking to keep their undefeated league record alive.
That Twister has been thinking out any team that gets in its way. Let's see how North Medford did against Roseburg.
The North Medford Black Tornado 12th man was hyped up and ready to go for this matchup. North Medford's QB1 Caden Lacey left the game with an injury in the first quarter, and JT Knobloch Scott came into QB position. First quarter, he looks to pass and finds Connor Cesaro for the North Medford touchdown, 7-0 Black Tornado. In the second quarter, Knobloch Scott hands it off to Alua for the North Medford touchdown. I got too excited on this run and forgot to do my job and record that play. North Medford leads 14-0. Still in the second, Knobloch finds Connor Cesaro for another Black Tornado touchdown. Black Tornado leads 21-0. Heading into halftime, North Medford led 28-0. And in the fourth quarter, Jeremiah Robbins puts the Black Tornado on the board again. The final score of tonight's game was 42-6, and the Black Tornado are undefeated in league still.
Coming up, we have plenty of more high school football highlights for you. You're watching Friday Night Blitz. Stick with us.
Sports was kind of what defined me as a person. I loved to play every sport I could possibly play. The Abbeys was really the family stomping ground for all of our community. Saturday afternoon soccer tournaments, we'd head over to Abbeys afterwards. And then when we got up into middle school, on our way home, we'd stop at Abbeys after basketball games. When I go home, I want to see two things when I drive through Winston. I want to see my Abbeys, and I want to see my high school. And those are the two memories that stick out the most to me.
Friday Night Blitz, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Jim Siegel Auto has got me singing a brand new song.
Jim Siegel.
Can't go wrong.
With Jim Siegel Auto, I know that I just can't go wrong.
Car care from people who really know how to care about your car.
Jim Siegel, Grants Pass.
You
Can't go wrong.
Jim Siegel Auto, can't go wrong.
Hi folks, welcome to Grover. It's the store you've been hearing about for all your electric and plumbing needs. To find out why, let's go inside.
Can't figure out what goes where? Show us a phone photo of what needs to be solved. Plan to install a new sprinkler or irrigation system? Easy. We'll show you how and how to save money.
People, products, the whole package. When you're tired of lip service and you want real service, we're your store.
It says here United Healthcare has America's most chosen Medicare plans and local Medicare plan experts.
They'll even find you a plan with good dental coverage.
How do you know?
Scott, my local Medicare plan expert, he helped me find the right plan.
With benefits including prescription drug, vision, and dental coverage, our Oregon team is ready to help you find a Medicare plan that meets your needs and budget.
Talk to a local Medicare plan expert today at 1-888-SHOP-UHC.
If you want a right-wing Oregon, you've got two options for governor. There's Republican Christine Drazan, who wants to ban abortion, taking fundamental rights away from Oregon women. Or Big Oil's Betsy Johnson. She's taken millions from corporate polluters, sided with climate deniers, killing bills that fight climate change and crack down on toxic chemicals in kids' toys. Drazan and Johnson, both too right-wing for Oregon. Paid for by Friends of Tina Kotek, 4792.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on Newswatch 12.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz. Well, last night kicked off our full weekend of football because the Thurston Colts took on the Eagle Point Eagles. Going into last night's game, both the Eagles and the Colts were 3-0 in league, but only one came out with a clean slate. Go Pink or go home. The Eagles took the field to take on the Thurston Colts last night for some Thursday night football. Starting off hot in the first quarter, Colts QB1 Noah Blair looks to pass and finds Walker Boner for the end zone for a Thurston touchdown, 7-0 Colts lead, and that would be the only score of the first half. Moving into the third quarter, the Eagles came out on fire. First play up, Brighton Livingston finds Wyatt Graves in open field and hits him right in the hands for an 81-yard touchdown reception. The Eagles tied up 7-7. Skipping to the fourth quarter, the Colts find the end zone again with a rushing touchdown from Von Halstead. 17-7 Colts lead. With just 5 left in the fourth quarter, the Colts find the end zone again as Blair steps back to pass and finds number 88 for the touchdown. But the resilient Eagles are not done yet, and David Brown puts the Eagles on the board just one more time. The final score of last night's game was 24-14 Thurston. The Eagles took their first loss in league and are now 3-1 in league play.
What's better than Friday night football, Thursday night football? What a great fight by the Eagles all the way up until the end.
Yes, it was. It was a great fight, and as I said, they showed a lot of heart and resiliency. And speak of another undefeated team, the Panthers at South Medford were undefeated coming into tonight's matchup at Sheldon.
The atmosphere is alive and well for number 1 Sheldon and number 8 South Medford. All pink in the student section. Deegan Edgar and the Panthers ready to take their shot, but the Irish were serious tonight, already up 7-0. Luke Ledgington makes it 14-0. South Medford on the ropes quick. This Brock Thomas-led offense has been real all season long. It keeps moving along just fine. Thomas does it by himself now. Sheldon up 21-0 in the first quarter. Moments into the second, Luke Ledgington again, this time along the sideline. Sheldon dominates South Medford 49-0, and that number 1 tag in the state probably is not going anywhere soon. The Southside party ends tonight, and the Panthers are no longer undefeated.
Well, the Comets at the Crater haven't had much luck this season as the Panthers had. But things may be looking up for the Comets. Coming off a win last weekend, the Comets couldn't pull through though. Tonight, the Crater Comets met the Willamette Wolverines in Eugene. First quarter, Ryan Prescott hands it off to Waylon Alexander for the Willamette touchdown. And next play up, Crater Comets QB Ben Higginson threw a great pass, but unfortunately to the wrong team. Kyle Basinger gets the interception for the Wolverines. From that interception, the Wolverines were able to capitalize and score again. Prescott throws to Tyson Rather, and Rather runs it in for the touchdown. The final score out in Eugene was 18-13 Willamette. The Comets will be back at home next Friday to take on the Eagles and are going in with a 2-3 overall record and a 1-2 record in league. The Eagles will be a tough matchup for the Comets. Crater is struggling a little bit this season, but they have faced adversity this season as well, with their school and stadium being under construction. There is always next week to bounce back.
Moving into talking about powerhouses, let's start with the Henley Hornets and Shaw Stork. Henley looking to keep pace with the first place Mazama taking on Klamath Union. First quarter, Logan Whitlock finds the hole, almost gets pulled down, but look at that second effort. Hornets strike first. Next drive, Shaw Stork, the senior, somehow escapes the sack. Big mistake from the Pelicans because he is gone. It's all Hornets in this one. Henley continues to show why they're ranked number 3 in the state. Final from Klamath County, Hornets 54, Pelicans 7. And something about a good brother duo and a strong defense to really spark some good Southern Oregon football.
Impressive performance by the Hornets yet again. But just wait until you see this next matchup. The Mustangs of Hidden Valley were at Mazama tonight for the Vikings homecoming night. Hidden Valley trying to knock off number 1 Mazama Vikings, already up 35-0 at half, and the fans are loving it. Third quarter we go, Mustangs trying to rally behind Austin Klinger, but he's picked off. Brody Hubble finds the Vikings' second pick of the night. Mazama would go on to score later that drive. And heading into the fourth quarter, Seth McLean squeezes through the open lane and puts the nightcap on the Mustangs. Mazama holds on the first place in the Special District 4 Conference, final 47-zip Vikings. The Mazama Vikings are now 3-0 in league and have an overall record of 6-0, an undefeated clean slate for the Vikes, and of course, a powerhouse team.
It really is a powerhouse team, but I meant it when I said powerhouse teams. And to add to it, the challengers at Cascade Christian. Pirates, Cascade Christian. Viewer discretion is advised on this one because it was a one-sided affair. Not even 43 seconds into the game, Ashton Moody gets it to Tyler Almsey. Almsey booping, weaving. Touchdown Challengers. Fast forward, second quarter, Challengers up 34-0. Daniel Nurg, the lineman, getting the call up to running back. Get yourself a touchdown, big man. Challengers would go on to put 62 points in just the first half, just 1 point away from tying the school record. But they would make some history tonight, tying their all-time school record of 82 points before the end of regulation. Final from Gary Wheeler, 82 squat. The Challengers doing what they do best, scoring touchdowns. Impressive game, no doubt.
No doubt about it. Well, we finally got the chance to head out to Rogue River. Gold Beach was at Rogue River, and it was quite the showdown. The Rogue River Chieftains hosted the Gold Beach Panthers tonight, and we're going to start out in this first quarter. The Gold Beach Panthers get on the board first with a run from Jake Westerman, making the Chieftains miss time and time again. He'll see the end zone and celebrate with his teammates for this Panthers touchdown. Panthers lead 7-0. Next play up, Chieftains QB1 Weston Ford throws an interception, and the Panthers will get the ball back. And the Panthers with the ball now after that interception. Talk about a dynamic quarterback. This dude can run. He's going to take it for himself all the way to the end zone for another Panthers touchdown. Final out at Rogue River, Gold Beach 56, Rogue River 6. And coming up next, we're going to show you the top plays from this week, and these plays are not something you want to miss. We'll be right back. You're watching Friday Night Blitz.
We're heading into my foundation 16 years this summer. We do a lot of things. We cover a lot of sports fees and make sure that kids individually can play the sport that they love without any hindrance whatsoever. Because of my cancer diagnosis and my fight that I had back in 1999, I had people pay for my medical bills, and so now we're raising money to help pay for people's cancer fight. This foundation is near and dear to my heart, and Abby's Pizza has been a part of that every step of the way.
Friday Night Blitz, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
The Internet of Things is evolving, creating the Internet of You. And Spectrum, America's leading internet and mobile provider, is bringing you seamless connectivity across all your devices. Introducing Spectrum One, Spectrum Internet with speeds of 300 megabits, advanced Wi-Fi, and Spectrum Mobile Unlimited, all for just $49.99 a month. Call 833-673-4999. Spectrum Internet delivers speeds up to a gig with over 99.9% network reliability. Advanced Wi-Fi provides enhanced security and privacy that automatically blocks threats to protect all of your devices. And Spectrum Mobile gives you unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G and the most reliable service coast to coast. Switch now. Call 833-673-4999. At Spectrum, it's not just about connecting things, it's about connecting you. Get it all with Spectrum One, Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and one line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for $49.99 a month. Call 833-673-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
Some days your body is a temple, and some days the temple wants sugar. You might relieve stress naturally on Monday and plan for it on Tuesday. Because being human isn't always so fries or salad. Sometimes it's both. So relax with essential oils or a glass of Cab. Fall asleep with melatonin and wake up to caffeine. With traditional medicine and alternative remedies, there's no wrong way to treat life at Rite Aid. And now, get your flu shot and updated COVID-19 booster with easy scheduling plus walk-ins available daily.
It's hard to find a time when Jeff Golden didn't back Kate Brown's damaging progressive policies, voting to raise taxes on you and small businesses, to release criminals, legalize hard drugs, and harm law enforcement, jeopardizing our safety. And Jeff Golden was behind the failed wildfire mapping that did nothing to protect our communities from smoke-filled summers. Southern Oregon deserves better. Reject Jeff Golden. Vote Randy Sparacino for State Senate. Paid for by Sparacino for Oregon, PAC ID 20676.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on Newswatch 12.
While there were many games here in the Rogue Valley that we were able to get to tonight, plenty of other teams had to hit the road.
South Medford, Crater, St. Mary's, and others were all on road hopping to get that exclusive win. However, not a lot of luck on the road tonight for many teams here in Southern Oregon. The Panthers are officially no longer unbeaten, getting shut out in Eugene against Sheldon.
One team that did do well, though, tonight on the road was St. Mary's. How about them Crusaders? Getting the W on the road against Douglas tonight, but look out for South Umpqua, the Lancers putting on a clinic at Brookings Harbor tonight. They're tied for first place with Cascade Christian. Bruins fall now to 1-5 in conference play.
This time of the season, players and coaches alike finally have their game plans in check, and it starts to show on the field.
And that makes it hard to pick our Play of the Week winners. But with your help, it makes our job so much easier. With 94 votes this week, our Play of the Week winner is...
David Brown is the winner. Eagle Point's David Brown breaks it up the middle and gives a little shake and bake for a 50-yard run. Brown surpassed the 20-yard mark in last week's game for the second time this season and scored 3 touchdowns.
Such a great play. Brown has been unstoppable this season, and while it's hard enough to pick a winner, it's even more challenging to pick the best plays of the night.
Hey, good thing we have 3 spots to fill.
We start with Gold Beach, but we unfortunately are running out of time, so we will not be able to show you those plays, but we will have them on Saturday night's college football game night for you to watch.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good night.